Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin abdika wa rasulika ala al-mu'minina wal-mu'minat wal-muslimina wal-muslimat. Today is our weekly English sitting, the whole week brief of this Taqweem al-Zair. Hazrat is discussing in it the deviation from the deen, which are the most effective people who are causing the general public away from the straight path. So three categories Hazrat has mentioned: the rich people, those who are Darwish, Fukara, sitting in the places of the elders, those were the religious, pious personality, and they are taking their name but spreading the traditions, not the straight path. And the third was those ulamas who are by name ulamas but not the realistic, having no depth in their religious knowledge. Hazrat is saying that though in rich people there are rare that those having the qualities of like Ibrahim bin Adham rahimahullah, that with the wealth and the power, Allah has given him the zuhd and the piety in his life and in his dealing. So very rare people are of that level. Similarly, Hazrat is saying that among those who are Sufia and sitting in the places of Sufia but not following their teachings, though there are rare people who are of the qualities of Junaid Baghdadi rahimahullah. Once a person came to Junaid Baghdadi to test him, and he passed 10 years with him. Then he asked that, okay, Sheikh, permit me that I should go back, and asked that I was sitting to observe some extraordinary action or the kiramat from you, but I haven't observed from you that. Hazrat asked for him that have you observed any sin, the bigger, larger, or the small sin from me during this 10-year period? He said, no, I haven't seen that. So Hazrat told him that this blessing and kiramat of Allah is not upon me, that during 10 years I haven't acted against the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even we are not leaving the nafal ibadas also in general routine. So in those days there were the people that sitting in the barrier place of their elders, they used to say that wasalna wala hajat lana lissala wa som, that we reached to the level of that those elders, and it now no need for the prayers and the fasting. When Hazrat listened that, he said that they reached to the bad luck and the succor. So they are not reaching to the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but they are reaching to the badnesses and the bad luck and to the way of a destruction. And So their destination was not reaching to the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Hazrat saying that these are the very rears. The rich people are going to ilhad. They are not following the things, the basics of deen or Sirat-e-Mustaqim, that is Quran, Hadith, fiqh. So they are driving their own wheels and going away from the straight path. And the second class, they are adding their traditions, which is not a part of a deen, and showing those as the act of a deen. So Hazrat is giving that this is a bidat and the additional things which is not required from a human being as a part of a deen. Sometimes the nafal ibadat, the worship, other than the virtues, essential virtues, so if it is becoming a part of a deviated people, then it is a compulsory for those who are acting upon deen that they should leave that. So their resemblance should not be with those those who are not following deen, but they are following their own wills. So similarly, Hazrat is discussing that what is the difference between bidah and sunnat. So this is a very vast subject. During our last journey to UK, British, so it was on the stage of a Khat Nabuwat, and I was delivering a lecture on the internet. It was the start of the internet in those days. One person asked from me on live, and after the question and answer, he told me that I am from Japan and the Imam of a masjid. So he asked that the Quran is a complete code of life for Muslim or not. I told him yes, no doubt in that. Then he said that the explanation given by Rasulullah sallam are compiled in hadith, they are present with the Muslim or not. I told him yes, 100%. He said the new age developments, where you place in the Sunnat. I told him that look, there are two circles, inner circle and then the outer circle. Inner circle is fit deen. It is the discussion of a deen, Buni al-Islam al-Khams. The Islam has got 5 pillars. So these are the basics. It is inner circle of a deen. And there is an outer circle. Its dimension is taking the position each and every day with the new achievements. Though some guidance and the hints and indications are present during the time of Rasulullah sallam, that such and such thing will happen, if they are supporting the cause of a deen, so they will be treated as a part of a sunnat. Like I told him that as a for Hajj, it is only worship of 5 days. But the journey for that is taking a whole life, 50 years, 60 years for preparation and the collection of money and these things. But for Hajj, it is only 3 farz and 7 or 8 wajibat. But Nil Hajj, very big journey and very big time period. So this is the thing that Fiddin is very specific things. And Liddin, every day we have to adjust ourselves, but they are not thinking that